Good morning, third graders. Let's start off this morning by reviewing what a sum is. So a sum is the answer to an addition problem. For example, if we had the addition problem 3 plus 4, then our sum would be 7. Okay, so now that we reviewed what a sum is, I have a fun little joke for you. What is a math student's favorite sum? So what is your favorite sum? I'm sure I can guess. I think that a math student's favorite sum is summer. Well, I know that we're all excited for summer to come quickly, and it certainly is coming quickly, but please remember to continue learning, and we will enjoy the rest of our school year. Okay, now for our math lesson today, we're talking about when we have the same perimeter but different areas. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with our math problem for today. Okay, so here we have our unlocking the problem section in our math book. And it starts off by saying, Toby has 12 feet of boards to put around a rectangular sandbox. How long should he make each side so that the area of the sandbox is as large as possible? Okay, so if Toby has 12 feet of boards, what is the greatest perimeter Toby can make for his sandbox? Well, he only has 12 feet of boards, so we know that he can only have 12 feet for a perimeter. That would be the greatest perimeter that Toby could have. So we're going to write 12 feet. Okay, and we want to know how Toby can arrange these boards so that he has the greatest area inside the sandbox so that there's more room to play. Okay, so let's find out how we can do this. Okay, we are going to use some square tiles to make all 3 rectangles that are going to have a perimeter of 12 units. So let's start off by making one long rectangle. Okay, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 squares, 5 square tiles. And if we were to say that each tile was a foot on each side, let's find out what the perimeter of this rectangle would be. Okay, so we have 1 foot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this rectangle has a perimeter of 12 feet. Okay, so Toby could arrange his boards in a manner such as this, but if he arranged the boards like this, would this be a very good use of his boards so that people would have room to play on the inside? Would that be a hard sandbox to play inside of? Kind of a long, skinny sandbox? Okay, so let's try another way then. Okay, this is 5 tiles. Let's try now with 10 tiles. Okay, we'll just add a couple more tiles here. Remember, each side of the tile we are going to say is 1 foot long. It's really not, but we're just going to say that it is in this situation, okay? So in this situation, we need to find out for this rectangle what the perimeter is for this rectangle. So let's go ahead and start counting again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. 14. Can we really have a perimeter of 14 feet if he only has 12 feet of boards? No. So let's try taking 2 of these off. Okay, now let's try counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 feet. So there's 12 feet around this rectangle. And remember, there was 12 feet around our other rectangle too. The perimeter was 12 feet. But for this rectangle, we have so much more room or area on the inside. So this rectangle with a perimeter of 12 feet would be much better for a sandbox. Let's think if we can have one more way of arranging these 12 feet of boards to have another sandbox. Okay, I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to leave those 6, and I'm going to place them underneath now. Okay, so now let's find out what our perimeter is of this box for this sandbox. All right, let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this box also has a perimeter of 12 feet, just like our other 2 boxes did. But in this box, in this sandbox, look at all the room on the inside that children would have to play in the sandbox. So let's move these tiles aside and look at our paper and compare all 3 of our sandboxes that we created. So the first one looked like this. It was 1 foot in length and 5 feet in width. Okay, so remember to find the area of our sandbox. We multiply the length times the width. So 1 times 5 is what? 5. Okay, so let's just put a 5 up here for the area. Okay, so this sandbox would have an area of 5 square feet. And this sandbox number 2, it has a length of 2 feet, and it has a width of 1, 2, 3, 4 feet. Okay, so we know that to find the area, we'll multiply the length times the width. So 2 times 4 would be 8 square feet, so we'll just do an 8 up here in the corner. And for our third sandbox, we have a length of 1, 2, 3 feet. And we have a width of 1, 2, and 3 feet. So to find our area, we'll multiply our length times our width. So 3 times 3 is 9. So this sandbox has an area, let's see if I can write, an area of 9 square feet. But remember, each one of these sandboxes had the same exact perimeter. So just like our lesson title, we have the same perimeter but different areas. Okay, so let's fill in this information really quickly. All right, sandbox 1 was done for us. We found the perimeter of sandbox 1 was 12 feet, and the area, 1 times 5, we said was 5 square feet. Okay, and sandbox 2, to find our perimeter, we will add 1, 2, 3, 4 feet in length plus 1, 2, 3, 4 feet in length. So we'll add 4 plus 4, and our other side was 2 feet. Each of the other sides was 2 feet. So 4 plus 2 plus 2 equals 12 feet. Okay, so that's the same area. The same perimeter. And then to get our area, we just multiplied 2 times 4 to get 8 square feet. And then on our third sandbox, we have each side on this sandbox is 3 feet. Okay, so we'll add 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So we'll skip count here to add them up. 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's 12 feet. And we'll multiply the length times the width to get the area. So 3 feet times 3 feet equals 9 square feet for the area. So like we said, each one of our sandboxes has the same perimeter of 12 feet around, but the areas on the inside are different. Okay, so the area of sandbox which one has the greatest area? There's an area of 5 and 8 and of 9. So we know 9 is the greatest. So sandbox 3 had the greatest area. Okay, so Toby should build a sandbox that is 3 feet wide and 3 feet wide and 3 feet long. Because we know if it's 3 feet wide and 3 feet long, it will have an area of 9 square feet. And that will give our children or students plenty of area to play on the inside of the sandbox. So as we're looking forward to summer, remember how to create a sandbox that has plenty of area on the inside. And remember that as we are doing that, we have to use our perimeter and create our perimeter in a special way. There's different ways we can create our perimeters with different lengths on each side. And as we do that, we'll get different areas on the inside. So remember, if you have questions, please call your teacher and get a hold of your teacher, and we'll be happy to help. Have a wonderful day and good luck on your homework.